Hey guys, it's Germ. It's Memorial Day 2025. Spent the day out working in the yard. It's been a while since I made a video. I know future people don't really care about that. But I wanted to come back and make a little video and show you a little project that's been hanging out in the backyard for a little over a year. This is something some of you guys might be interested in. I'm not sure. This is a Cuddy Cabin Mariah Davanti 235. It's powered by a 7.4 liter. Anyway, it's a 454 Chevrolet V8. It's pretty monstrous. I don't know anything about these things, but I do have it hooked up to Silva, and it just reminded me I haven't made a video in quite some time. So 2.7 liters can for sure pull around pretty big boat. And the yard, I pulled it out on the highway too, so I know that it's quite a capable machine with pulling this boat. But the old Mariah has seen better days. It's a buddy of mine's. We're trying to sell it. There's a whole history behind this boat, and I'm just not a boat person. I don't know anything about it. So the boat used to run. My buddy decided to sell it, put it at a dealer's lot. Dealer's lot closed, boat disappears. We find the boat. I kind of do a little mini rescue, not that dramatic, but as it sounds. Pull the boat home. It's been here. We've been trying to sell it on Facebook Marketplace and that sort of thing. Pull the battery off to try to charge it, and I can't get the power trim to go up, so it's in the almost completely down position. I know nothing about boats, so if you have recommendations on what I should do with this thing, like what should be like the first steps we should do, let me know. I know how to troubleshoot electrical issues with cars and things like that. I assume some of that transfers over, but I'm not a boat guy, right? And so the power trim's already got me confused. I think it's hydraulic. I have no idea what to do with that. But anyway, I just thought I'd make a quick little video, say hi to everybody. I just, you know, it is Memorial Day 2025, that we remember all those who served. So it's not Veterans Day. I made that mistake last year, but this year, you know, we do remember, we do memorialize. And so let me know what you think about the boat. If you'd like to see any content on it, let me know. Point me in a direction. Even if you're in over your head, I'm fine with admitting that. I certainly am. Should I give it a go, try anything on the boat? If so, what are some of your tips? Let me know down in the comments below. I would very much appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for continuing to subscribe, even though we've been a little quiet the past month. So that sort of thing. So that's the end of this video. I'll make a little addendum to it if you guys are interested in what's going on in my personal life. I'll put it there if you guys want to watch that. If not, the video is over now. If so, keep watching. So one of my last videos I made with the oil change with our Escalade, I did that kind of early because my uncle passed away. And, you know, it wasn't unexpected. It's still pretty heavy loss. And so in January, we had to go take care of that. That took a couple weeks out of my mindset for content creation and that sort of thing. Several of you commented on that video, condolences. I really appreciate that. Uncle Ronnie was a wonderful, wonderful man. We came back, we're getting back in the saddle work-wise and that sort of thing. And in late March, and it's already been a little bit since I made content. Just beginning of the year is pretty busy. One of my co-workers that I've worked with for years literally logged off work and laid down on the couch and had a massive stroke and passed away. And so on, YouTube is just kind of a part-time hobby for me. It'd be different if it was, my full-time gig, but my full attention had to go to my first job. Just real simple, she was a business analyst and worked really closely with me and ironically my wife. She worked for me in the past, and we still work pretty close together. So her sudden death just sent a shockwave through our team and our little family here, me and my wife. We had to spend a lot of time rebuilding the work she was already doing, figuring out how to reabsorb her work, that sort of thing. So that took a lot of mental effort, and still, I'll just be honest, even though it's a couple months later, it still is. It's difficult whenever you lose a person, and it's really difficult whenever you lose somebody like that. So, hey, by the way, pro tip, if you're in leadership or anything like that, if you want a real fun exercise, just have an exercise where a key person on your team is no longer available suddenly, and just see how your operations works if that ever happens. Kind of the death protocol. We thought we were ready, even though all the processes are written and things like that, but there was a lot of opportunity. So we're recovered from that, feeling pretty good. And my wife and I had a vacation planned for last week. We just got back yesterday, and went on a cruise, had a great time. But right before we leave, a man who was one of my professional mentors also passed away suddenly. So I've been dealing with thoughts. I've been dealing with feelings, thoughts about losing him, and no regrets or anything like that in that regards. He was a great mentor, just very much a grandfatherly father kind of figure in my life. I was there for him whenever his son passed away, and not just me, but all of us that worked with him. So that kind of leaves a little hole. He retired a couple years ago, and so he wasn't expected, but at the same time, just processing those thoughts. So anyway, that's kind of thrown a damper on the content creation on my side. I do have a few videos shot. I'll try to get them. I'll try to get them edited, and I hate red wasps. I hate them. I'll try to get those edited and up. They've been shot for a couple months, so it's not new content, but I'll try to get them shot and get them out. So that's just kind of a little update for me. I'm ready to get back to content creation and making some cool things for you guys about Silva and that sort of thing. So I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys so much. Any new subscribers, you subscribe to the channel, and then there's no notifications or anything like that. So I appreciate you guys hanging in there. If you all have any questions or any ideas of stuff you'd like to see around the 2.7 liter Silverado or the 6.2 liter in the 2019 Escalade, let me know. I've got some ideas, but we'll see what the rest of 2025 has for us. Y'all take care. Thank you guys so much for watching.